have like this tendency to eat when we're
I know.
streaming, and I just
I
Amalia
don't
2
know.
want
seconds ago.
the noise to be nom 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 the whole time.
No,
It's
we
cool.
know.
Molly is
We've heard it.
nice.
Yeah, Malia and you. Yes.
Yeah, I know we're the
All right,
eaters.
guys. Well,
I
whenever you're
like
ready,
them.
Jade.
Me
This is
too.
episode 7.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You
Oh,
guys are gonna
wait,
get
yeah,
into
we're
some
live.
fun stuff.
I just forgot to
Oh,
say
we're
Oh,
that.
live. Everybody,
Yeah,
we're
we're
here in
live.
episode 7. We have all the main cast today. Everybody. The only one that's not here is, of course, Hollywood. He'll be returning either later this month, or a little bit later. But he's in a different story right now, anyway. But we have the main players tonight, and we shall be continuing off into the woods. Let's hope. First big bad is coming up, but of course we have our opening credits and our recap. So Octavius, everybody who wasn't here, please watch the recap if you can. We have, of course, great theme music, and we shall be back in a little bit, everybody. Huzzah! Let's go.
Boots on roots, we're laughing. Capes all snagged on every thorn. Maps upside down, who needs it? We just chase the shining storm. Mushroom crowns are glowing. Fox with 3 tails leads the way. If the grown-ups say it's scary, guess it's where we're gonna play. We'll be the forest kings, island hearts, charging through the dark with our battle scars. Turn every curse into fireworks. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. If the sky falls down, we'll stand tall, kicking through the ghosts till they taste the salt. Hand in hand, yeah, we'll save it all. This tiny world is huge when we run. This tiny world is huge when we run.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey. The team had headed into the Tall Woods Forest after finding a 3-tailed fox on a rock pointing the way. Here, outside of the forest, however, they encountered some demon hounds outside of the forest, attacking a campsite by Zoroff and Captain Drake. However, Zoroff joined the team as they defeated the demon hounds outside of the forest and worked together using their abilities to take them down. They then found some magical items, some blood magic potion, as well as a magical tiara in the forest. Lunia had a memory about Lennox, seemingly quite interested in space and herself. However, here, Twyla was invited back to her mushroom village she lived in by a mushroom mare as it was being attacked by a demon beetle. Seemingly possessed by whatever was possessing the hounds, they put out a fire in the tree leading up to the roost, Twyla's home. Gigi was badly injured in the fight, but they all worked together alongside the giant squirrel and their new friend Zoroff to take down the beetle and found Mage Hookjaw. Lunia and Twyla went to the roost to check on it after it was burnt badly. However, when they climbed up the roost, they found an interesting box that they opened up and discovered a living flame on the inside. The flame was dropped off by somebody, but didn't know, and said it now belonged to Lunia. They then found a book connecting Lunia to the moon, and a button they pressed 7 times. Zoroff then ate a dead rat on a stick as they were hungry, and Pickle Juice found this disgusting after healing August. However, August was given a scepter that used to belong to a hero by the name of Golden Bat, an ancient hero from different dimensions in the past that had saved the world before. And scepter belonged to a new hero. They questioned Mage Hookjaw about what had truly happened, and he told them it was an accident, that he had accidentally summoned a Wendigo from the portal in the woods that had killed the king. The king needed protection as he thought something dangerous was coming and wanted to leave the throne. Here, August then found a key on the mage's body, and Quetzal a bag of holding. Now, what will happen this week on?
What will happen this week? Indeed. Now, let us go to the map. And it is open for everybody. Of course, you guys can go to the map now, see your little characters if you have it accessible. If you don't, it's fine. I know Octavius, you said somebody was on the other computer. I know some of you can't access it really, but I have the map open. You can see on the main screen right now. I will zoom in just a little bit closer to the area you guys are in. But remember, there's more stuff across that little tiny. The river's not wide. Remember, it's more like a little tiny flowing, tiny little river. You guys can easily walk through it. It's not deep or anything. Um, but you guys are all together by Mage Hookjaw, who Zoroth, you have just knocked unconscious. So as Mage Hookjaw has been questioned and told you guys about his assassination, not attempt, but his accidental assassination onto the king, the Wendigo had fled the castle and left traces of itself behind, seemingly leaving back a hive mind connected versions of himself or possessed creatures in your wake. However, Pickle Juice, I'm going to start with you a little bit today because Harley, you were not really here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with a lot of Pickle Juice at first. And you were next to Quetzal, August, and Zoroth as you were down on the ground. Hookjaw is now unconscious. Quetzal, you have removed a bag of holding that he had on him. And August, you have a golden key that you took off this mage. You don't know what it belongs to at all, but you did find a golden key. Clearly something probably back at the castle, August. Nothing on him right now. But, Pickle Juice, you're standing there kind of behind this group as Zoroth has just kind of come up and knocked out Mage Hookjaw. What would you like to do, Pickle Juice? You're kind of looking around the area and Mage Hookjaw is just kind of slumped onto the ground. What would you like to do?
Pickle Juice, I think she's gonna look around and see the situation. So what now? He's knocked out. He's unconscious. What's the plan? We're just gonna drag him around and then he wakes up. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work.
Why don't we keep him close by for now, so he doesn't do anything else stupid?
I mean, I can carry him. It's not too heavy.
I mean, do you want to
No,
give
it's
me
up to you.
how about before I get to you, August? Zoroth, do you want to give me a strength check just to see if you can lift him? I
I mean,
know I don't know
how
exactly.
big is he?
Well, he's an alligator person, so he's not small. I would say that he's probably at least like 5 foot tall. He is quite stocky and round. He's an older man, quote unquote, but he is
Oh,
like
that's
an
easy.
alligator.
I got like 19 strength plus 4. I got this. Hold on.
All right. Oh yeah, just
Dang.
give me a strength check. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
This is not a
yeah. I mean,
not really anything.
oh shit. That's a good ass day. That's that's a 22.
22. Oh, I believe it. So pick it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Boom. You're able to pick up Mage Hookjaw and just put him on your shoulder as he slumps. So Pickle Juice, you watch as he just picks it up, and he doesn't smell great. Zoroth, his like kind of bloody wound that is closed up, the stain of it smells like that copper old blood smell, and he smells like an alligator. He's an old man. So you've been around old people, Octavius. You know what they smell like, I'm
Oh.
sure. That old man smell. He's just, it's unfortunate, but he's like right there on your shoulder.
He kind of just He's like whatever. Like I smelt worse.
Make sure his hands are bound.
Oh yeah, I thought he was tied up already,
Yeah,
right?
Pickle Juice tied it.
Yeah, I like bull tied him.
Yeah, so his
Um,
hands are around. August, you wanted to say something though. Did you want to say something, Greg? Are you okay?
August was just going to ask Quasso how he felt about it, just because he knows that he kind of seemed very emotional about all this, and wanted to ask Quasso what he wanted to do.
Guata will look at him. A flurry, my friend. First off, we now have found the root cause of all this problem, my former mentor. 2, we now have a necrotic lich wandering these woods. 3, I'm not too fond that he, while desperate, used such insults against me. I would like to very much knock his teeth in. 4, even greater problem than just beetles being possessed.
And where do you think that should lead us next?
Quatso will point over to the direction in which he felt the necrotic energy. About a half a day's walk from here. That's where the source is. Though I fear we may be not well equipped. So we should rest up here, gather supplies, and come up with a plan. Because if this is a lich we are fighting, it's best I explain it to the group.
I
Sounds
second
good.
that. We
We
should
need to.
definitely get supplies.
We also should find where the others are. Make sure they're not in any kind of trouble.
Agreed. I did think I saw Twyla fly up into that roost that was on fire, so maybe they're up there. I also
Yeah,
need to
they went
find
up
some
that tree.
specific mushroom.
Honestly, we should definitely find that mushroom because I think that could be very beneficial to us. You know, we can make some more potions and we can actually, harvest something unique to this forest. So, if we can get that mushroom and it's not anywhere else but here, we definitely need it.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think they're right up that tree. So, they should be down any minute, hopefully.
So August, Pickle Juice, Quetzal, and of course Zoroff. Pickle Juice points up to the tree nearby that was burnt. So Quetzal and August and Zoroff, of course, you can all now realize that is where Lunia and Twyla have gone. So maybe the next thing you should do is also head up the tree towards the roost. However, as this is happening and you guys are all talking, I want Zoroff and Quetzal and August and Pickle Juice all give me perception rolls. So I'm going to have you all give me a perception roll. Of course, Zoroff, you can just tell me, Octavius, since you are not on the computer.
Okay.
But I want you all to give me a perception roll, please.
Okay. Let's see what I get. Let me see where my perception is, anyways.
You're good. Okay, Pickle Juice
Okay.
not great.
Let's hope I.
Quetzal
So,
not great.
16, 17, 18,
August
19,
great.
20. So, that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so August and Zoroff, as Pickle Juice and Quetzal are still looking at the tree where Lunia and Twyla went. August and Zoroff, you notice that in the direction that Quetzal was pointing, where the necrotic energy is coming from, you hear 7 sounds that go zoom, 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 zoom. Just 7 distinct zoom that just seems to light up from a distance, way off in the distance. You just see a little light 7 times seem to just glow brightly with a faint noise attached. But something has indeed happened in that direction.
Hee hee.
So I'm going to say Zoroff and August.
August is going to kind of point at it and be like, something's not right. I can't explain it, but there's some kind of weird light headed in that direction. Something gives me a bad feeling about it.
Oh, what direction?
I'm not.
August is going to kind of point in the direction where the light is.
So he points straight in the direction where Quetzal and everyone was just pointing you before. Zoroff, of course, you're still staring off in that direction. Pickle Juice and Quetzal, you turn and look. Quetzal, were you about to say something, Billy?
Oh no, he was just about to agree with us. Agree. I'm not surprised that you get a bad feeling from that. Likely there's more necrotic activity going on. We should fortify ourselves and rest as soon as we can. We don't want to be caught unaware or unprepared.
Zoroff, was there anything you wanted to do? You see the lights go up at the end of this kind of long pathway way down into the forest. Once again, it seems in the distance, but you two rolled well enough to see and hear something. Also, you have a lion hearing, so you can probably hear it pretty well yourself. Same with you, August. You
Kind of just stares off, and he doesn't say anything. The most he does is like suddenly he drops down his axe and it slams on the floor, making like a little shake. And he just, keep watch.
Okay, so Zoroff, you stand there You got your axe ready and you're staring off in that direction. Very good thing to do, Zaroff, because you stare off in that direction and you know something is at the end of wherever that direction is. Mage Hookjaw, do you want to still have him on your shoulder, or do you want to put him down for right now?
Zaroff honestly forgot that he's even on his shoulder.
Oh, he's just like resting. He's just like on him. He's just like this
He's
fucking
just
old man,
resting,
just
like
You're just like a noodle.
Just like Drake.
yeah, he doesn't like Zaroff is like,
It's
dude, I
soft.
don't care about this big ass alligator. He's like, bro, he's just alligator skin to me.
Exactly. He's like it's like he's just wearing like an alligator
He's like a
like a
scarf.
scarf like like
Like he
Jesus
doesn't
is.
care.
It's just basically like a pelt around your neck. All right, Zoroff. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
stay
like,
there.
all right.
Okay, you're gonna stay there and stare off in that direction. Zoroff, I'm gonna move you kind of just right here because that's the direction you'd be staring at the portal, kind of going off down in this direction.
Is it
across
in the direction of the blacksmith or like where is it at?
Yeah, the direction is I'm gonna point an arrow out on here. The ruler. It's kind of this way. You see this? That where the line's headed. So the blacksmith is in that direction. So you can head off to the blacksmith if you'd like. It kind of is headed off this way up the river.
Yeah, he'll keep watch. He'll just hold it down, and if he feels like if he needs to cross, I'll just let you know he feels like he needs to cross.
All right. So you're kind of standing right there at the edge of the banks of that little river area. I'm gonna put Hookjaw right next to you. Hookjaw is with you, and you can see the blacksmith on the other side. That's the same guy that gave August a little bit ago a scepter, and that he was able now to use in combat. That also gives him like a thunderous wave. And also August, you can see now you have a spell attached to you, which you didn't have before. And August, if you want to use that spell, you can use that at any time. Does not require a spell slot. It's because you have the scepter. So you can use that thunderous wave basically whenever you want as an attack. But Zoroff, you can definitely see the blacksmith and his son on this mushroom over here. The rest of you, Quetzal, you see you're pointing off in the direction that they were at. August, you are still with Pickle Juice and Quetzal. Pickle Juice, what did you want to do? As Zoroff is staring off in that direction, you guys know that Lunia and Twilight are that way, but what did you want to do, Pickle Juice?
I agree, Quetzal. Like, I think we should definitely go get some supplies. Did you and August want to come with me to the closest shop over there and see if they have anything of use?
That's a good idea. Travel in numbers.
I agree.
Twyla, Lunia, can you hear us?
No.
So as you're
So
like
we don't have
yelling
to
out
go
up
up
there,
there.
you just Pickle Juice, you're just at the bottom. However, I will say, Pickle Juice, give me a performance roll and to see if they can hear you. I got you. Sorry, I gotta go to her screen.
I'm so little.
Yeah, like I'm like I
performance
don't
would
think
be
we're
right.
gonna hear you.
Oh, she rolled a 19.
Oh,
The window
well,
was
maybe.
open.
So she yells up. You yell at Pickle Juice. Say it one more time.
Or you know
Twyla,
those vents?
Lunia, we're
You know the
gonna go
little
to the shop
vents,
down the
like in the
river. We'll be
playgrounds?
right back. Don't go anywhere.
So Jade, you talked over her. You stupid.
Sorry.
You talked right over
I
her.
thought I was quiet.
Not that quiet. Anyway, so she calls up. Pickle Juice calls up to you guys. Lunia, Pickle Juice, you can hear her from out the window, or like you said, one of the vents in the roosts walls. But you definitely heard little Pickle Juice yelling something from outside. So Twyla, Lunia, you're allowed to go check them if you'd like, but I'll get to you in a moment. Pickle Juice, do you want to start leading
Just
them over
realized
to
I
the
was on
shop
mute.
or what?
Sorry.
Yes. So I'm gonna head over to the shop.
I'm gonna poke my head out the door and go, wait, Pickle Juice, what shop are you going to?
The one right there, and I point.
So Pickle Juice is
Ooh,
going to this shop.
can you check to see if they have full arrows for me?
What kind of arrows?
Arrows.
Okay,
Just arrows in general.
just arrows.
Okay.
Cool
Zora?
arrows.
She said cool arrows.
Okay, cool arrows.
The cool kind.
I'll try to find you a boxing glove arrow.
Aw, thank you,
Hell
August.
yeah. Hell yeah. That actually does exist. So you guys all head off in that direction. Lunia, Twyla, you yelled down from the tree. Lunia, you're with her. And I'm gonna have August and Quetzal go off in this direction. You guys pass the Myconid adult there. And you guys make it. Yes.
While passing the Myconid adult, can Quetzal ask about the specific mushroom he's looking for? He'll describe it as the alchemist did back in the shop to the Myconid.
Okay. As the little mushroom guy looks to you, he kind of seems a little like stressed out because of the bug that just happened. You can tell that he's just a little like shaken up about it. All the myconids are indeed connected a little bit. As you know, they're the mushroom folk. They're a little bit of a hive mind themselves. So he kind of looks to you. He seems to be shaken up. What? What'd you say? A pink mushroom? I'm assuming. I'm assuming that you mean the trap mushroom. Is that what you mean? Yes. We do sell the trap shrooms here, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that it's quite potent. Even being next to one, holding it, you can feel its effects. So if you're going to buy them, be very careful.
Good to know. Thank you.
Of course, there is a way to counteract their effects if you take any type of potion that is against poisons or acids specifically, as well as it is the acidic nature of that mushroom. It seems to drip an acid that gets one high. Um, it glows pink covered in it. If anybody has any type of poison or acid resistance, it will help you.
I'll be sure to pass that information along. Thank you, Macalit.
Of course. Of course. Be very careful. And he kind of like walks away, still a little bit shaken up by everything. But you manage to get to the shop, and you can see at that shop on the map, as you can see, there's like barrels of mushrooms and beans and different types of foliage, different leaves and tea leaves and stuff like that, all mixed in these giant barrels around the market. Um, you guys are more than welcome to shop. So I'm going to start with you. Let's go with you, August. Let's say that you're there first. I'll get to Quetzal and Pickle Juice as well, and then I'll move back up the tree to Lunia and Twyla. So, August, as you arrive at the shop, you see a little mushroom man kind of vendor looks to you. Hello there, my friend. How can I help you today?
Just looking around. Got a friend that said she was looking for some arrows.
Oh, you know, I personally don't have any arrows, but the blacksmith might. He's not too far away. He's the same guy I saw you talking to earlier. If you talk to him, he would probably able to. We do have acid-tipped arrows. They are tipped with the acid that comes from some of the mushrooms in the forest. They are quite potent as well. So we do sell those. I know he has them in stock. So I would talk to him.
Okay, I'll
I
be
have
sure to talk to
a
him about that.
Billy,
Um,
hold on.
Billy.
Your mic's on, Billy. Please turn that off for a second.
Billy.
When you have a moment. Don't worry, he heard me. He'll come back.
Billy.
You're good.
okay, so August is gonna look at him and be like, "Okay, I'll definitely have to talk to him about that. That sounds like it's gonna be sick." Can I do a perception roll so August will look around and see if he sees anything of interest?
Yes, please. Please do. Gave me another perception roll. Ooh, you're doing great on that today.
15.
Yeah. Another 15 is pretty good with a +1 on the 14. As you look around all the beans and all the stuff like that, you definitely see what you know to be a very, very interesting looking type of potion. This potion is definitely a potion of what we would call strength. It's kind of glows with a yellow liquid inside of it. It seems to be quite a large bottle. And if you wanted to buy this potion, it is tagged and it has a 5 gold on it. It is basically a potion of hill giant strength. And if you purchase it and drink it, you'll become quite strong when using it. However, it is 5 gold, and it's kind of just sitting there amongst the mixtures of different kind of mushrooms and kind of potions that have been kind of concocted in this area. So it's up to you if you'd like to spend 5 gold on it or not.
Can you see how much gold I have?
Yes, I can. Hold on 1 second. It should say on your thing, by the way. If you go into the app, go to your inventory, it will also say that there. Hold on, I know it's hard sometimes on the different devices when you're operating different things. But I can check for you. Hold on 1 second, guys. You also have a party gold right now. You can use August if you'd like to. I forget how much party gold you guys have. Right now, you guys have your gold Party gold is 50 gold right now. Party gold.
Okay. So August is gonna go ahead and pick up that potion, and he's gonna inspect
Oh,
it a little
August,
bit.
you as an individual though, you have 60 gold right now. So if you want to, you can use some of your own money to get it as well.
Yeah. Um, he's gonna get it. He's gonna pick it up and
Awesome.
inspect it a little bit, and he's gonna be pretty interested in it. And he's gonna turn to the merchant and be like, "This potion, how much you want for it?"
He looks to you and says, "Well, the price is on it. 5 gold. That's what I want."
He's gonna hand him the 5 gold and be like, "Think I'm gonna take it."
Oh, hell yeah. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for saving our village. I wish I could take the price off a little bit lower, but this is a pretty rare potion, so I'm sorry, but I'm happy it's going to a worthy opponent, a worthy fighter, a worthy man. And he hands you the potion, and August, you can see in your inventory, Greg, you have a potion of Hill Giant Strength. When you use that, you can, of course, your strength score changes to 21 for 1 hour. The potion has no effect on you if your strength is, of course, equal or greater than that, which it's not at the moment, but you have a pretty strong strength score right now. So, nice. So you basically, that's pretty good for you. If you want to use that in battle one time. Of course, they would obviously need you. You have a pretty strong, high strength at that moment. So great job, August. As you take this potion of Hill Giant Strength, he hands it to you, and you're able to get it. Did you want to head over to the blacksmith also, August, or are you going to stay in this market?
Yeah, he's gonna head over to the blacksmith, and as he's heading over that way, he looks back at the merchant and says, "Appreciate your business, big homie."
I got you, my friend. Thank you for saving our village once again. I really appreciate it. Next time, I'll try to give you something on the house. And he kind of like looks at all of his little like mushrooms and beans and shit around. He doesn't look any. He's not really grabbing you anything. He's kind of just, blowing smoke. However, you do manage to make yourself over to the other blacksmith. I'm gonna say that August is on the map, as you can see. You walk over in that direction, away from Quetzal and Pickle Juice, and you head over to the blacksmith. Zoroff, you can see that August is heading over that way as you watch him from across that little river area that you're at. But you see that August starts making his way over to the blacksmith. However, I'm going to cut up to Quetzal. Let's go take you and Pickle Juice to the Myconid merchant over here. And I'm going to be with you, Pickle Juice, in a moment. And then don't worry, Lunia and Twyla, we're going to get back to you guys in a second. But Pickle Juice, you are now in the market. What would you like to do, Pickle Juice?
I'm gonna go up to the merchant. Hello, sir. How are you? We're here to purchase some items.
All right. Well, what would you like?
So my friend and I here, we're looking for like your most rare and native mushroom that you have to this forest.
A rare native mushroom. Well, we have a few very rare mushrooms here. Of course, we have, you know, the blue cap mushrooms, glow. They're very rare. They seem to give one basically a surge of magic for a brief moment of time. However, I'm out of stock of those at the moment. But I do have some regular red cap mushrooms as well, highly potent and, of course, medicines. And also, of course, we have the trap mushroom, hallucinogenic, quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle them. But people seem to like to, well, let's just say get high as fuck when they take them. So if you're looking for something like that,
I probably would like both of them, but the one that is specific for like healing properties, which one would that be?
of course, right now that would be our red cap mushrooms. We sell them in about a pack of 5. Of course, if you have an herbalism kit, you can use this to make potions, or basically not potions.
Take the time to do that.
Okay. So pickle juice, this will take at least an hour for you to grind up these mushrooms into a watery healing potion.
Okay. I mean, we wanted to take a rest anyway, so hopefully an hour is fine with everyone.
Okay, so let me add your potions. Okay, pickle juice. So pickle juice is making these potions, everybody. So she will be able to make, with these 5 mushrooms, you can make 2 healing potions. I'm
Cool.
going to say you can make 2 of them.
Okay.
Potion of healing. There we go. And another potion of
Sweet.
healing. So pickle juice has given you guys a little bit more healing potion that she has on her ready. So pickle juice, I'm going to say here you level up. So you can actually level up. You're the last one to level up. You level up to level 4. Here, as you mix your stuff together, you manage to level up as you're grinding away. What do you do?
So I mean, it's very. I put on these gloves, like these really thick rubber gloves. I get everything laid out. I'm gonna be outside the shop, not in the shop. I'm imagining there's like a table or something there, and I'm just gonna get all my pieces out and then slowly just start mixing and grinding all the stuff I need to.
All right, so Quetzal, you see her go right outside. She leaves the potion shop, and you can see that pickle juice starts grinding up the mushroom stuff. She's mixing it into the water. You have your little medical case.
Yep.
Your jar of pickles. You move out of the way to
Yep.
do this.
All my tools and supplies are spread out.
Awesome. So pickle juice, you managed to make a couple healing potions. Zoroff, you're still watching from across the river, and August, you're headed over to the blacksmith. Quetzal, what would you like to do now that pickle juice has moved out of the way?
He'll speak to the vendor and ask about the trap mushroom.
Oh, so you looking to party? Well, the trap mushrooms are very rare, my friend. They go for a high price. I'm going to need at least 100 gold for a trap mushroom.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh. I'll have to get back.
How about this? How about this? You did save my village. I'll play you for it. I like games, and you seem to be a pretty powerful wizard from what I saw out there. How about let's see whose spells are stronger. If I cast command on you and you don't save, you have to pay for this mushroom full price. But if you save off of my command on you, I'll give it to you for free. How's that sound?
Counter offer. Instead of it just being you using a spell on me, why not see who's the faster spellcaster?
All right. Do you want to try to use it on me?
Yes. We both try to use the command spell. Whoever is faster wins.
All right. Let's do it. I'm going to have us do a
Duel!
simple roll off here with Arcana. And
Arcana, okay.
Arcana, and I'll roll an Arcana as well as this little
All
mushroom
right.
man. I'm going to use another character, though. I don't have a mushroom person programmed, so I'm going to use the mushroom mayor. I think I have him in here.
It's time to duel.
Somewhere. What are you saying, Jade? What are you saying?
I was just, saying the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. It's time to duel.
Time to duel! Time to duel! Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so Quetzal,
You
are
gotta
you
trust the
ready?
heart of the cards.
The heart of the
Exactly.
rolls, I guess.
Heart of the spells this time, or heart of the roll.
Yeah.
Heart of the wand.
Exactly. Okay, let's.
All right, Jay. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Oh shit! Oh shit! Good
Oh!
job, Quetzal with a nat
Nat
20
20.
there.
Per nat 20
Okay.
automatic win. That's an automatic dub
Yep.
right there.
So he automatically wins. So as you You literally like both guns like out at each other. You point your fingers each at each other. Your scaly black finger, his little mushroom finger. You both point at each other immediately. The magic goes off. He immediately falls under your command. His eyes turn into little swirling like circles, like he's under a spell. And he knows he's lost. You can just see the face of this poor little mushroom man. He knows he's under your control, and he goes, "Okay, just tell me to hand it over."
Hand it over, please. Fair and square.
You just
Deal's
see
a
him.
deal.
He reluctantly looks to you. Ah, da, ah, and he gives it to you. Well done, well done. Now, can you remove this spell, or you're gonna control me forever?
He snaps finger, lets it go.
Well, very well done. I can admit when I've been fucking out magicked. Your whole team is amazing. Seriously, thank you for saving our village. And if there's anything I can do, let me know. But use that mushroom carefully. However, Quetzal, you made one mistake here, Billy. You just took this mushroom from him and you forgot what he said and the things you just learned about. It is extremely potent. It is extremely
No,
toxic.
Jay, I was about to ask, is it in a container or is it just
Nope.
bare mushroom?
Nope, it's just bare mushroom. However, I will say that you could roll a Constitution save here with advantage because you have natural
Okay.
venom in your body. So let's see how much you can counteract the venom in this mushroom. As a snake person, you have natural venom.
That's okay, that's a 9, so I'll have to, but I get advantage,
Oh,
so
no.
come on. Oh, that was
Holy
almost a
shit!
20.
So
That was almost a
unfortunately,
20.
Advantage?
unfortunately,
Where's
as
the
you grab this
advantage?
mushroom, unfortunately, as you grab this mushroom, Quetzal, you just feel a tingle through your body, and everything starts to go.
Womp womp
I
womp.
just picture like
Yeah,
trust in me.
yeah, basically just like that
his
type of
eyes
music
look all crazy
starts
and
playing
stuff.
as you just start seeing colors, and everything is so. Quetzal,
At this point, you're
unfortunately,
smelling
I'm
colors.
gonna have you take. I'm gonna have you take poison damage, and you are going to take 5 hit points of damage, please. 5 hit points of damage as you just vomit fucking in the middle of the shop. The little mushroom guy goes, "Whoa, whoa! I told you, buddy. I told you." As you immediately just vomit. When you're vomiting, it looks like rainbows just coming out of your mouth. Just like just rainbows
God.
are just
All right,
coming out of
wait,
you.
but here's my
Pickles.
question, real quick.
He'll just look at the shopkeep. Do you have a container for this?
He's like, yeah. He like bags it up for you really fast, ties it. Jade, what were you about to say?
My question is though, is the shopkeeper, because he had passed it to him like unwrapped and anything, is he affected by it at all?
He was probably
Oh
wearing
yeah,
gloves.
he's the shopkeeper's high already.
Okay.
Is the shopkeeper Snoop Dogg?
He's a little bit. He's like
He's the
I actually
eyeballs
think
cousin.
Dogg.
He's the eyeballs cousin.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's our
I don't know
commentator.
if you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know who he is, but there's actually like a comedian or a guy. His name is Duncan Trussell. And if you guys know who Duncan Trussell is, he has like a voice that's like, "Hey man, like how you guys doing, man?" He's always like that. He's really into psychedelics. So in my mind, that's kind of who this guy is. He's like
Okay.
that
I
guy.
don't know who that is,
Look up
but
Duncan Trussell, and you'll know who he is. He's been in
do
a
I
lot
look
of
up a
things.
photo?
You got...
Can you look up a photo of it right now?
Yeah, you can look up a photo of who Duncan
No, I'm
Trussell
asking,
is. Duncan Trussell is.
Can you? Because you have
Oh,
the
can
internet
I? I
pulled
can look
up
up
right
I
now.
can look
We
Make
can
sure
see
you
what
pull
he
it up on
looks
your
like
screen.
on stream.
Let's
Oh,
go.
right here. Okay, yeah.
Live
Yeah,
comparison.
hold on. What's...
Live comparison,
Hold on.
yeah.
I can look it up right here. Duncan Trussell. Yeah, okay. So this
It's that guy.
it's hard to describe Duncan Trussell, but he's like a interesting guy.
Well, you know what?
Um,
He goes to Comic Con, so I mean,
Duncan Trussell's pretty cool, man.
I'm sure he's a
Yeah.
cool guy.
He's like a big. He is a cool guy. He's a super stoner guy. Hold on, I'm trying to get the picture of him up. Hold on. There he is. There he is. But you guys would recognize him, maybe. I don't know if you do. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on.
hilarious.
Where's this fucking thing? There we go. 1 second. I'm bringing it up. That's Duncan Trussell. Oh, shit.
That's okay.
We got a
That's
glimpse
him.
of him.
He was already up.
Yeah, gotta go through. That's Duncan Trussell. That's him. So, but he's in a lot of things, and he goes like he's been in a lot of cartoon shows. He's been in like Rick and Morty. He's been in that show Animals that Amalia you've seen. He's
Hmm.
quite famous. He goes on Joe Rogan quite a bit in the past. But he's very famous because he's on like Drunk History, things like that. But he's quite famous because he like,
Yeah, he's
knows a lot
funny.
about psychedelics and shit. Anywho, that's Duncan Trussell. Yeah.
Okay, you can pull up
Let's
the
go
the
to,
regular stream again.
I will. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry, viewers and
No,
everybody in
I was
Arcadia's.
happy to
Fucking
see
David's like,
the
what's going on?
visualization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anywho,
They
Duncan
appreciate
So
Trussell.
Quatzo's gonna look at this guy and then ask, "Do you have any potions of antidote?"
You mean like I'm gonna talk like him now. So man, you mean like fucking yeah, I mean I got like a potion of healing as well. We sell those also here. We make them from our mushrooms. I know your friend just bought some for that exact reason. Maybe she's got something that'll help you. I have an antidote. Would you like an antidote?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you like the high or not. I don't take antidotes, so fuck it. So he has one antidote. He goes, look, I'll give you this on the house. So he hands you over one antidote. It's an antidote of course, cleansing of, you know, of poisons and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'll let you just take it now if you want to, so I don't have to go put it in your shit.
Yeah.
Assuming you.
Yeah. He just uncorks it. It's like, "Thank you." It just downs it. Just getting that clear head. Oh, thank you
So
very
the
much.
the high begins to go away, the colors start to fade. He goes, man, you're ruining your own fucking high, man. That stuff's so good. I'm telling you, you wasted a pink mushroom there, man. Just one touch and you get balls high, dude. Hey, whatever I can do to help. And he kind of then relaxes. Quetzal, do you want to leave the shop or are you going to stay in the shop?
He's going to leave the shop and he'll actually then go outside behind the shop and open up that bag of holding.
Okay. Okay. Give me a I have some things in there, but I kind of wanted to have some fun here. I may not give them to you depending on your inspection.
Oh,
Give me an
you.
inspection roll,
No,
and
you.
depending on how good you do, I'll give you something or not. And don't worry, Twyla, Lunia, we're gonna get
So
to you in a second.
fun.
And then
I just failed my two con saves with advantage.
Oh, I mean, hopefully that means
All right.
luck is
So
turning
you want
around.
investigation?
yeah, an investigation, please.
Okay, coming right up. Come on, please. Oh,
Is that a one?
fuck off!
Oh
That's a nat
shit!
one.
Shit. Oh
No.
shit. What about your
You gotta
passive?
be.
What about your
Come
passive?
on. That's three failed
No,
rolls in a row.
no. I'll give you this. You find one thing in that bag of holding. You find only one thing. However, because you didn't roll like a 1 or a 2, this one thing may be good depending on how you use it. Just saying. So as you reach in there, you feel a small bite on your finger. Ow! As you kind of pull out your finger, you feel a small bite as inside seems to be a baby beetle. It's quite large, but it is a small beetle that has bitten your finger. It looks a lot like the giant beetle that you just destroyed, the fungus beetle. Now,
Huh.
Beetle powers.
Charlie bit me. Sorry. I had to.
Charlie bit
Can
me.
Charlie bit
Quetzal
my
roll a
finger.
history on this?
Yeah, you can roll a history or a nature or a wisdom. Anything here that you'd like that is in that category.
Okay, I'll do history.
And Zoroff, I'm going to move on to you in a second before we go up
So
to
that's
you,
a
just because I want to see if there's
so
anything
that's a
else.
12.
A 12 for history. Okay, well, I'll say because you're well learned and stuff, and you've read much books and stuff like that, with a 12, I'll give you this. You you see this giant beetle, and you can clearly jump to the conclusion that it is a baby version of the large beetle you've just battled. Now, you also know that these beetles, the fungi beetle that you just battled, clearly growing to its size, and knowing that it was working for the mushroom folk itself before it was mind controlled, they cost a pretty penny. So this baby beetle that you have now, it could be worth some money. You don't know how much, but you could either keep it and raise this beetle to something the size of that last beetle, or maybe somebody could purchase that beetle from you, depending on what you want to do with it.
Okay. Is there like a general goods shop? Was the potion shop the general goods shop in this area?
Yes, that market that you were just at seems to be the. I mean, once again, it's a small mushroom village. It's not very big.
Mhm.
You know, that's the main.
Actually, is the mayor nearby?
The mayor is here. Yeah, you can talk to the mayor. He's still across the river area. He was still there by you. And once again, Klotz, I'm going to move on from you in a second. But yeah, the mayor was still around here.
Okay.
Met right here.
Yeah, so to end Quetzal's turn, because I know you want to move on to everybody else, he'll go up to the mayor and he'll start bargaining about the beetle. Essentially, how he opens it is, I found this, and it's sort of compensating of what has happened here. He shows him the beetle. How about a nice little trade?
Well, I mean, we could always use another beetle, clearly. What did you have in mind?
Well, I know that these are quite valuable. Well, what have you got?
Well, I mean, we live very much off the land. We don't really use the same type of trading as you, but we do have money. I mean, we do collect gold and silver coins. I mean, I could pay for it. I know those beetles themselves cost a pretty penny. How about for that beetle? I can give your whole party. How's 500 gold? Does that work?
Absolutely. Smiles and then just hands in the beetle. You have a deal.
Oh, good. He grabs the beetle from you and he hands you Quetzal. I'm gonna put this in the party gold. It's not just yours, Quetzal. It's gonna go in the party gold.
Okay.
The party gold for everybody. You get 500. However, he looks to you and goes, "Oh wow, thank you for selling me this so cheap. I know these usually can be up to thousands. I really appreciate that, but we could really use one. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much." So he pockets the baby beetle and kind of puts it on. The baby beetle kind of crawls up onto this little mushroom shoulder, and he gives the group 500 gold. I'm going to add that to your kind of thing, Quetzal, but it's going to be in the
And
party
some
gold.
food?
Oh, yeah.
Possibly?
For sure. I can just picture, because Quetzal has horrible strength, the mayor just hands him the bag of gold, and he just goes straight down.
Oh yeah, just Zoroff. I'm gonna have you here off beside you. You see Quetzal's trading this bag of money to this fucking mushroom man, and you just hear a thud as a large bag of gold just hits the ground. Zoroff, clearly you'd be able to lift this gold, but you see that Quetzal, clearly his snake body just bends, and Quetzal, you just doom as your back of your body just goes up in the air, and the front of you, Quetzal, goes down to the ground.
The only thing Zorov does, he just smirks at me. He thinks it's funny. He's like, okay, that's funny.
As the mayor's walking away, as the mayor's walking away, all Quetzal says is, "Happy to be of service."
Dude, I can help you. Oh, I can help you if you want.
Please.
Yeah, he'll start to walk over. Like, all right, let me help you out real quick. Let me help you out.
Okay, wait. Can I just say, I
Okay,
imagine him like picking up the bag of gold to help him and like smacking Hookjaw in the face, like as he goes to like pick it up. You know what I mean?
Hookjaw's just gaining consciousness, and then just in a comedic moment, just gets cracked over the head with the bag.
I just imagine as he gets cracked in the head with the bag, Like he's waking up, he's like, "Where am I?" And then he gets cracked in the head with a bag. He's like, "Ah, da, da, da."
Yes.
Whoa! What was that noise? What happened? What?
Like looking around.
Immediately just out after like just
Did
immediately just
I
out again.
did I knock him out again? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
I
just
was
like-
I was just picking up the. Oh, I think it's two fell out. I apologize. That wasn't
His
purposeful.
tooth just, like,
That
His
oh
other tooth fell out.
wait, he's
Yeah,
a.
the
I
other
mean, we
one.
could. I mean, he's a gator. We could sell some of the teeth.
I mean, low key, man, we about to run this merchant up for his money.
You just hear the
Fossil
merchant
will
from,
just
like,
look
a
at him
beef
and
shop.
say-
He's like, what the fuck? What is that out there?
No.
Look
I
at
mean,
him as
want
like,
some teeth?
that's-
I got some gator teeth.
Quetzal will just straighten himself up and look at him. That's about 500 gold for the group.
Oh, wait. You struggle with this?
Quetzal just gives him the most deadpan look and walks away.
so Zoroff, I'm gonna move on to you now, as Quetzal seems to give you the gold to hold with the party. Quetzal's quite trusting with you already, Zoroff. He's just giving you this random stranger the party's
Oh.
now 500 bag of gold. But
Well-
Quetzal, yeah.
He's just kind of like, where the hell do I keep this? Where do you want me to keep this? Where do I? He's like, am I just gonna hold it? It's just sitting there holding this bag. He's like, where do I put this?
Well, yeah, we'll just come with me and we'll regroup at the party and split the gold. How about that?
I'm fine with that. You want to try to carry again?
As you guys then start gathering together once again, and Zoroff, is that all you want to do, or did you want to visit the blacksmith yourself, or are you done? Are you good with just hanging out with Quetzal right now, Zoroff?
He's good with just hanging out. He finds his weapon as he thinks his weapon is very sacred, so he's like, I'm gonna keep my weapon.
All right, hey, I love it. So I'm just giving once again, just want to give you options, of course, guys.
I
So,
keep picturing a Quetzal looking like the snake from the Jungle Book, like the cartoon where he's picking up the actual bags of coins and just falling all over the place.
oh, you mean like no, Sir Hiss and Robin
yeah,
Hood?
Sir Hiss.
It's
Oh
Robin
yeah,
Hood,
Robin Hood.
Hood.
You're right,
Yeah.
Robin Hood, not Jungle
Yeah,
Book.
with
You're
Sir
right.
Hiss when he's like in the
You're
bag
right.
of coins are dropping. Anywho,
That's what I keep picturing. So on.
but you're pretty close. So, great job, everybody. I'm gonna end this before we go to the tree. I'm gonna end this just for your sake, Twyla and Lunia. Don't worry, I'm getting to you guys now. But August, we're gonna end with you as you go to the blacksmith, just to pick up those arrows. The blacksmith sees you again. He's like, "Oh, my hero! All right, well, what can I do for you? Is there anything else you need? Please, just say the word."
What's up, man? I heard that you had some poison arrows here. I'd like to look at those for a friend.
Oh yeah. We got some acid arrows. I tip them myself. Just the tip, I call them. I say just the tip. But yeah, I tip my arrows in basically it's poison. We get some of the mushrooms out here and they make an acidic basically tip to the arrow. They're acid arrows essentially. And we sell a pack of them for about 25 gold. Looks like your group has stumbled upon some money. Would you like to use some of that on these arrows?
August is gonna kind of inspect the arrows a little bit, and he's liking what he's seeing. He thinks it's pretty cool. He's like, thinks you could do some damage with this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take them.
All right, so August, you immediately going to use some of the gold on your person. You only have 25 gold on you right now, August, but do you want to end up taking out of the party equipment money, or do you want to use your 25 gold? That's up to you. Actually, no, August, you have, sorry, I was on Quetzal's page. August, you have, I think you had 60 gold, so you spent some of that earlier. Let me double check what you have.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to the
You
bathroom
guys should be
just
able
real
to check
quick.
this out on yourself, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, you're good. Yeah. Sorry, August, you have inventory of 55 gold, so 25 gold.
Yeah, he's gonna spend it.
Okay, so if anything, you can get some party gold later if you need some more gold, but for now, let's say that you use 25 of your gold, and Boom. So you're down to still having 25 gold yourself. But good job, August. And you get those arrows for Twyla. So Twyla, I will add those arrows to your stuff, but August, you can obviously give them to her later. But Twyla, I will go add acid arrows to your stuff. Okay. Or if you want to, Amalia, you can add a pack of acid arrows if you'd like. That's up to you. But August, you end up getting the acid-tipped arrows. She or he hands them over to you. You get the arrows and you put them in your pack and stuff like that as you're ready to go give them to Twyla afterwards. And right there is where we're going to break from the group on the ground, and we will then be moving up to the treetops. So if you don't mind, Quetzal, Pickle Juice, August, Zoroff, we're going to take a little break from you guys for a second, and then we're going to get to... Also, since we're doing a short rest, everybody give yourselves a short rest. So remember, August, Pickle Juice, Zoroff, and Quetzal, you can go at the top of your app, everybody. Greg, I know you're still getting familiar with some things. At the top of the app or on your page, you can see it says short rest, obviously, up there. Click that. It'll say, like, apply. It gives your character a short rest. So that's either, like, some spell slots back or some key points or some health sometimes, depending on the rest. But you guys can all take a short rest. Amalia and Jade, you can also do that yourselves. We'll tell Jade when she gets back from the bathroom, unless you can hear me. But let's go move up to the treetops here in a second. So Lunia, let's say, Twyla, that Lunia is looking through her book, still studying kind of the stuff she's reading about the moths and the moon. However, you guys do not know the language in this book that you guys were looking at, but you guys could clearly gather that the moths and the moon seem to be connected in some way. You don't know the writing in the book. It's unfamiliar to you, Twyla and Lunia, but Lunia is still sitting there looking at the pictures of the moth and the moon. Twyla, however, I want you now to give me a perception roll. As you're in that house up there, Twyla, give me a perception roll, please.
Gonna go with my passive, which is 12.
No, you also have advantage because you are wearing
Oh yeah.
your tiara.
Hey.
Ooh, is that 20? Nice,
Not
nice.
20.
So, as you look
Sweet.
out the window of the roost, you can see that there seems to be two large, like, yellow eyes peering at you from the window. And you see them, like, right kind of pressing up against the window of the roost. And with your perception, you know this to be Ringer. Ringer is a lemur who lives in this area, and he's kind of also a ranger, and he's kind of also a piece of shit, and he kind of also likes to annoy you and Lennox when you guys would go out on missions for the last couple of years. He always wanted to be a part of them. However, Lennox didn't really like Ringer to join along. He seems to be either smoking weed or shooting things with his slingshot in the wrong direction. He just seems to sometimes be a little clueless at moments in time. What he's doing
Can
around
I
your house right now.
So can I roll for stealth? What I want to do is sneak out of the roost and get behind him.
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth roll.
That wasn't great. Okay.
What did you get?
Still have advantage,
You
right?
can do it again.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Another 20,
Nice.
another nat 20. So you head around, you do have advantage. I gave you that tiara. I mean, you found
Okay, I'm
it.
back.
So you go
So
outside and you see Ringer is on the window.
yeah,
You got it.
she's gonna like kind of sneak out the backside of the roost because like he doesn't know like all the little ins and outs of it. So she's gonna sneak out through a little hidden passageway
What's
and then get right
happening?
behind him, and then just kind of lean and go, "Hi, Ringer."
So Lunia, since you just got back, Lunia, you were looking at that book that you couldn't understand the writing in. However, you were trying to visually connect the moth on the page to the moon and try to make some connection there. But unfortunately, Lunia, you can't read the text. But Twyla noticed some eyes watching you from the window. This happened to lead her to somebody that she knows named Ringer.
I'm gonna hold the
Lunia,
book
you see that
like
Twyla gets
this
up.
and be like, making sure nobody's taking this book.
Okay, so Lunia, you're protecting the shit out of your book of space and different type of creatures from perhaps out of this world, but you can't read any of it. But Twyla, you end up seeing Ringer outside, and you scare him. He goes, "Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, Twyla, what are you doing home? I thought you were out of town."
Why are you in my window?
Well, you didn't answer me. I asked you first. Why? What do you? Why
It's
are you
my
mad? I
house!
thought you
He's
left.
a peeping Tom. He's a peeping Tom.
You're a
I'm
peeping
not.
Tom now?
I'm
can't
not a
believe it.
peeping Tom. I was checking. Hey, who are you? One. Whoa. I've never seen a bug
Exactly,
that
a
big.
peeping
Twyla,
Tom.
what did you?
A peeping Tom.
I'm not a
That's what I said.
Twyla.
I don't know.
Why
I
is
think
this
you might be
bug?
a peeping Tom now.
Why is this bug this big, Twyla? Why is she in your home? What is she doing here?
She's gonna give
Why
him
are
like a
you
little.
here? Why are you
She's
at
gonna
my
give him a
window?
little wink while he's like upset.
Oh, give me a, give me a,
To
give
try
me
to like
a
fuck with him a little bit.
Okay, give me a, I don't even know what to do there. If that's a persuasion, are you giving me like a little persuasion?
Performance?
Charisma?
Charisma?
Yeah, I think it's like a
Charisma?
kind of
No,
a charisma. It's a bit of charisma, I think.
Yeah, do it as a charisma check. A charisma.
Eh,
Yeah, give me a charisma
Fluster
check.
the peeping
Riz check.
Tom.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
where's
Riz.
the
Yeah,
charisma?
Rizm.
Okay, here we go. Is it going?
The
Oh.
Rizzler moth.
Oh, dirty 20.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay, got a dirty
oh.
20. So,
Got that
so
man
he looks
drooling.
to you like, yeah. He's like, looks to you, Twyla, like, who is she? Who is she? I'm. He kind of like pets, like, yeah, you see as a little lemur, he licks his paw and like kind of tries to comb his little lemur hair.
I don't
He's
know
like,
why. This is
"Ugh."
giving me like that Jessica Rabbit, Roger Rabbit kind of.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh.
Lunia's just like, I thought that Rigger was gonna try to hit on Pickle Juice, but hey, Lunia's in the tree, so I guess it's Lunia. Okay, so he looks at you like, he kind of pushes past Twyla. Don't worry why I'm at your house. Don't worry about it. So the
I do
name's
worry.
Rigger.
Why are you in my house?
Shut up.
He shoves poor Twyla out of the way in her own house.
Who are
So
you?
my name's Ringer, and I'm kind of a badass in these woods. Twyla.
He's not. He's not.
I believe you. I believe you,
Yeah.
Twyla.
No, she's lying to you. She just never, her and her stupid friend with the Lennox, they just never let me be a hero. They know I'm a hero, but they just won't let me
Lennox
be
says
one.
you're bad news, and now you're a peeping Tom, so I think he was right.
I think so too.
You know what?
Possibly.
You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm just here to check on my job because unlike you,
On your
Lennox actually
job.
trusted me to. Yeah, unlike you, Lennox trusted me to do something, and I'm here to check on it because something weird just happened.
Oh, so
and I'm here to
you're
check on it.
so you're an employed man? What kind of job do you have?
He looks to you and he tries to straighten himself up. He grabs his little lemur tail. He grabs his lemur tail and starts to stroke it slowly. He's like, well, I'm basically like kind of a security guard, like a nighttime security guard for this place. Like I'm kind of got like a.
So you're like
What
a
do
knight.
you mean? I've been doing
So
this.
you're like a knight of the
I've been doing this.
mushrooms.
Yes. Exact. See, Twyla, she gets it. She gets me. She fucking gets me. She gets me.
So she's gonna
watch
kind of
this
go.
place.
She's gonna kind of walk a little closer to him and be like, "So what was it that Lennox entrusted you with?" And she's gonna kind of like brush across his face a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna need you there. That has to be. You have to give me a persuasion
And
roll on that
and
one.
while
but you
she's
have
doing this,
advantage.
she's holding the book tighter to her chest to like make her chest kind of like pop out more.
He like.
Can I please come up here
Yeah,
for this?
Bliss.
Like, can I please come up here for this? Cause like,
So
what the
Well,
fuck?
So wait,
hold on,
What
hold
the
on.
hell's
Can
going on up
Quattro
here?
and
Am I rolling?
August just walk in on this? They're like, what the hell is going on here?
No. Let him answer first.
So-
wait. What am I rolling?
Yeah, so you gotta you have to roll a persuasion, and you guys will come up in a little bit. I'll have you interrupt
A
this moment in a second.
persuasion,
as you guys all start work. So Pickle Juice,
We all like know.
Okay, I got a
Pickle
20,
Juice,
22.
Pickle Juice, Quetzal, August, Zoroff. You guys start heading up the
22.
ladder. Okay. So your titties, Harley and Jade, just like in real life, using your boobs as you guys use it as up there. He starts like stroking his lemur tail just like faster as you're like as you do this. He's like, and he's just like looks. He's like, I was tasked about 2 years ago to make sure I watch this place, even if he points to Twyla, if she was here or not. And I'm supposed to check if this thing has gone off, and somebody did it. I can only assume it's you two. He walked over straight to the button
do.
on the table.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
I guess you could say I like to push your buttons.
He like he's his little fucking he just squeezes his tail like ooh like he's just like so horny. He's just like ooh. And he looks to you like it's okay, but Twyla, you shouldn't have pressed this. It's not
Why?
ready to be pressed yet.
What's it do?
Because it's dangerous. I mean, what's it do? He kind of looks at it like, what does it do? He's like, I don't.
You don't even know what
He
it
never
does,
told me what
Ringer.
he doesn't tell. You know, Lennox, he doesn't tell people anything. He didn't tell me what it does. He just says when the time is right and he tells me to press this button, I was supposed to press it if you weren't here. And you weren't here. So I was watching this place since you were gone, and somebody pressed the button as soon as you got back. It wasn't me.
She's gonna like brush her hair behind her head, and she's like, I may have pressed it like 7 times.
You're lucky that you like rizzed him because he's like 7 times. Oh, it's not even supposed to be pressed 1 time, and you pressed it 7 different times. Oh no! Whatever happens is not my fault. I should get out of here.
But Ringer, look, it doesn't even do anything, and then she goes to press it again.
No, don't press it again. He like jumps in front of you before you do it. Do you want to press it again, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna grab his hand, and we're all gonna push it at the same time.
No!
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna have.
Can we
Alright, I want you-
please walk in for this? Cause what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say right here, as you guys are about to press that button, Ludia, I'm gonna say as you all go to do it, that all of you walk through the doorway. So I will have you touch it though. As they hit it, you guys hit the button one more time. Unless Twyla, do you want to stop you guys from hitting it, or are you gonna allow Lunia to just
Yeah,
hit it?
you can go with
We're
it.
doing it.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll just go with it if she's not gonna try to stop it. So I'm gonna have Ringer. He doesn't know what you're doing. He's persuaded by you. He's charmed. He just lets you grab him, and you guys hit the button one more time, and you hear another click, and then Zoroff. This happens, I'm gonna have you and August, because you heard it before and you rolled extremely high on your perceptions in the forest. You hear one more, each of you, August and Zoroff, as you walk in and see them pressing this button. You all hear, or you two hear, room, another room, same sound as before, and another off in the distance in the forest. Both Zoroff and August.
So
Yeah. What the hell? He's like, what the?
so
Stop doing that.
are we like we walk in and we see them pressing the button and then we hear the noise?
Yeah, at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah.
let me change the map for a second. I'm going to change the map, and you guys are all now in the roost. Pickle Juice and Quetzal, I'm going to say that you are... Hold on, let me change all this. Sorry, guys. I didn't expect you guys all to go in the roost, really. So let me guys get you all in the roost. Boom, 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 boom. Ignore some of these other characters. These are just guest characters that might pop up and stuff. Just not really fooling anybody. Jaxo's obviously there. There we are. So, August. And Zoroff, I'm going to say you lead the way as you walk into the place and see them pressing this button on the other side of this room. Quetzal and Pickle Juice, you are in the back making your way in. And Ringer is here with you guys in this room. There we are. There we go. So you guys are all in the roost. And, what would you like to do? Sorry, guys. You're all in the roost together. Zoroff, you just saw them click the thing and press the button. You guys hear another sound going off outside. Twyla, Lunia, Ringer, you look over to see that the rest of the group then joins you guys in your home. Quetzal, what would you like to enter the place? Or August. Sorry, August. You were about to say something.
Okay, so is Lunia still doing the thing with the book as she's pressing the button?
Yeah, I'm holding the book still.
Okay, so August is gonna walk in. And first he notices like the button and the sound, and he's like, "What the hell going on?" And then he sees like Lunia doing the thing with the book, and he points and he goes, "God!" He's like, "What the hell you doing?
As you guys,
What the hell you doing with the
you all
Milky
walk
Wilky?"
in.
He's like, "What the hell you doing with the Milky Wilky light bulb Yetis out?"
And they're all just like bright like white with like the little red linings on them, and you're like, what the fuck? And then Zoroff, you look over, you also in the front see that Lunia is like just squashing her boobs together.
Zoro,
Also, yeah,
when he sees it, I think he's more of like a what the hell is that sound? And then he kind of puts two together. When he does see the book, he's kind of like, put that away.
She holds it
That's like
closer
the
to
first
her
thing he
chest.
says.
She holds the book
Put them
closer
away.
to her chest because she thinks they're talking about the book. She doesn't want the book to go away. She's like, I'm
And then
getting
No
Pickles
one
is
is.
like over her head.
Uh,
She's like, that must be a really important book.
Yeah.
Just over
we're,
her.
Quatzal just looking.
I'm not. Oh lordy, he's just like
Quatzal's
he's
just
so
looking at
conflicted.
Quatzal's just looking at everybody after seeing. He knows what what Luna is doing, and he's just shaking his head like, "I'm in a band of idiots."
as you guys are all like once again, you see Lunia holding the book. She doesn't get what they're telling her to not do. August is like, God damn. Zoroff, you're like, put your titties away. And Twilight's just like looking at Rigger like, what the fuck's going on? And then Pickle Juice, what were you saying?
That must be a really important book.
She's like holding. She's like. So Ringer's like,
she
look,
like
guys, I don't know.
Lunia looks over at Pickle Juice like she gets it, you know.
No,
Ringer
Zorov
goes,
was
look,
talking about the book and the button. He was like, he could tell when they clicked it and he heard that noise. He's also like, put them titties away, but also stop clicking the button.
He looks over to Ringer. Looks over to Zoroff. He's like, "Oh shit, a lion folk! You didn't tell me you hang out with lion folks, Twyla. We're not supposed to have lion folks in this place. Lennox hates lion folks.
Oh.
Sir, I think
You
And then,
have
and
a
then,
you have,
no.
you
Before
have
he
a problem
says,
with my
before
presence?
he, no, before
Okay,
he
no,
says
no,
anything
no.
else, before Ringer says anything else, Lunia's gonna go and do like a shh, like on his lips. She's gonna be like shh.
oh. He of course he's charmed by you. He's already thought you're attractive, your charisma, everything about you. He goes like, but Lennox didn't like lion folk that much.
Ringer,
Oh.
it wasn't the fact that he didn't like lion folk. He just didn't like a lot of people.
He's like, Ringer's like that. You know what? That's true. He only basically liked you. I don't know why, but he likes you. He kept you around. He wouldn't let me join your group, but look.
Well, that's because you're a peeping Tom now. Look at what happened. We leave for a little bit, and this is what happens with you.
I wasn't peeping. I was looking through the window to make sure everything was
Lunia's
okay.
gonna like lean over a bit and be like you really weren't trying to be a peeping Tom. And as she leans over, her boobs are like coming out even more.
And he backs up. He's like, no, you can't tempt me anymore. I am
The
not a
only
peeping
thing
Tom.
Zorov says after seeing this is goes, he just stares at the two and goes, I hate this group already.
Oh, I guess it's gonna like.
Quatzal's just going right after Zorov says that. Quatzal's just going to look at Twyla and Luna, and then to Ringer and says, "Who's?"
Sorry, you cut out.
Hold on.
What
Say
was
that
that?
again. It glitched out for a second.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
just
there you
lagging
go.
for a
Okay.
sec.
Right after Zorov, Quatzal's going to just look at Twyla, Luna, and then to Ringer, then back to Twyla. Who's this idiot?
Don't say that about him. He was giving us some great information. And she's gonna
Could you
wink.
please
She's
put
gonna
them
I'm
wink
sure
away?
he was
at
giving.
Quetzal.
I was
Looks
sure
like
he was
you.
giving you some. Oh, I'm sure he was giving you something. All right, Twyla.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Zoroff and Quetzal. You notice because you're standing near Twyla. You can see that her expression and her mood seems to change. So I will say that Quetzal.
Twyla,
Hmm.
what's gotten you unnerved here?
Twyla just gets like very uncharacteristically like quiet and then just kind of whispers, "It wasn't like this before."
How long ago was before?
3 years?
3. It wasn't like this before. No.
Can we like roll for investigation or perception or something?
Yeah, I want you guys all. Well, I'll roll. Just right now. I'll just give you pickle juice. I'll have you roll a
Not
perception.
me.
So I don't have to do all of you. But you all have the ability to. I'm just gonna just do pickle juice now, just cause. Hold on. Where's
Okay, well,
the-
don't take
There
my.
it goes. Sorry. All right, sorry. I won't take yours. Perception.
Ooh.
It's a rough one anyway.
Hey.
All right, so pickle juice, a nice 15. So pickle juice,
Cool.
as you look, you see at the rows of these trees that they were indeed pickle juice. You're not a druid, but you can tell that these trees were grown a lot quicker and faster than anything else around them in the forest. They seem to be more fresh, as in like within the last couple of years, like Lunia was saying. These trees are new. The rest of everything else is not. And you notice that these newer trees seem to have what looks like a small grave dug and put at the end of each of these trees, leading the way to this area ahead of you that you can't see past yet.
What do you
Guys,
mean a
hang on.
grave?
Do you think those markings could be like a booby trap or something? Because 3 years and these trees have grown this fast in this formation. It can't be coincidental.
Nothing about this
No.
forest is natural.
This is clearly a trap.
I want Quetzal, since you're right up there, and Zoroff.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
also
wait.
gonna
What do
have
you mean by a grave, real
Oh.
quick?
Like, see that indentation in the ground?
Oh, so it's like a,
It's
it's like
kinda
so like
like
a
a
grave. You
trough.
mean by like an indent, not like a grave, like a
Yeah,
tombstone.
right? Like a little troughs.
No,
kind
you
of?
you see little stones. Pickle juice. Sorry,
Oh,
by
okay,
grave you
okay.
see like almost they look
Oh,
like
like
gravestones.
gravestones.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Like that's
looks
what
like
I was like confused by what you meant by that.
Sorry. Yeah, they
Okay,
look
yeah.
kind of like gravestones. However, I
At the
want
at the head of
Quetzal
the trees,
and Zoroff
at like each tree, like there's a
at the base of their trunks. It looks like
around.
these kind of are going into these things. Pickle Juice has pointed out to all of you that at the base of these trees seem to look like little weird graves on the ground, and they seem to be having the light that you guys are seeing are coming from these graves
Okay,
that are at the base of all these trees. However, Quetzal and Zoroff, I want you two to give me Arcana rolls here. And Zoroff, the only reason that you have an Arcana roll here is because you may or may have not seen something like this before.
Nat
That was a nat
20.
20, baby. All right, let me see if
20.
I'm next.
Nice. Okay.
Here, let me see if I'm next. Let me see if I'm next. Let me see.
Okay. Let's see.
Not a nat
So
20, but
25.
it's pretty good though. Hold on, let me see. What is this? Arcana?
Mhm.
Arcana. So I don't know how much pluses you have because you're a
My
barbarian.
Arcana isn't that great, but this is an 18 overall.
Okay, 18 is that's still pretty good, man. I mean, you're a strong character. Lion folk are extremely strong. I mean, you're gonna have good rolls. That being said, you both notice that whatever is shooting out of these stones at the bottom of the trees is definitely radiant magic. Radiant magic. So, Quetzal, you're feeling necrotic magic coming from the other side near to where that portal is, because clearly you guys can see on the map if you guys zoom out, obviously. Clearly, I'm not going to go into this too much, but the Wendigo and some stuff is on the other side. The portal is, you can sense it from this other side. Quetzal, you guys are about 40 to 50 feet away from the other side. And over there through the fog of the forest and the thick foliage of the trees, you can definitely see that glowing green spiral in the forest. A shadow seems to be looming in front of it, but you guys can't really make it out yet. However, Zoroff and Quetzal, whatever is between you and the 50 feet ahead of you where that clearing is radiant energy. It's been set off, and as you can see, it's been set off 9 times. There's 9 beams of radiant energy shooting across the entrance to this area. So whatever Lennox was doing, it is that. And
Quetzal,
is gonna
Quetzal snapped. Quetzal, I've got it. This entire, he motions to all the trees, this entire grove, this right here, what's in front of us, it's a giant trap, but not for us. One thing, and he turns to everybody, one thing I'm not sure how many of you know. Necrotic and undead beings are vulnerable to radiant magic. It's holy light. Holy magic weakens and burns them permanently. To seal them inside. So whatever is inside here is trapped because of what's his name's this device he made. Twyla, the button you were pressing, that's what this is.
Linux must have trapped
Ringer.
something here.
Ringer goes, wait a minute. So when Moth Girl, what's going on, baby? He like winks at you again. He's like what's going on? He's like,
Not the
Moth
time.
Girl,
Lock in.
oh, okay, locking in. He like refocuses. So when Moth Girl accidentally hit that button 7 times, she actually was doing a good thing?
Well, purposeful. She most definitely wasn't accidentally doing that.
Long
I
story
mean,
short, Ringer,
some
yes.
people earn their luck and some people just make it.
Ain't nothing lucky about you.
So Zoroff is clearly.
Well,
he's
you could
pissed
say
a
that
little
you're
bit of
lucky
Luna's
to come
brashness.
across me.
Quetzal
Whatever.
just gives out an exasperated sigh. Anyway, regarding that, whatever's beyond this magical barrier of radiant light is something dead. If we are to face it and maybe save this forest or banish whatever is there, we need to give it everything we've got. And I mean everything.
Quetzal?
Yes.
As she kind of gets Quetzal's attention, like it's very uncharacteristic for Twyla, but she almost looks very afraid of like what's in there. Like there's
Don't worry.
definitely like a very like uneasy look on her.
I think I got this. I can feel the energy of these pulses. They don't seem that bad to me. Since being a cleric, I can feel. I'm like walking closer to the little the
light.
energy lights.
All right. Do you want to give me a investigation on them, or do you want to give me an Arcana from you?
Maybe.
Give me an Arcana.
Yeah,
give me an
I'm gonna do Arcana.
I don't think we
But
should
Quetzal's
go
right.
in.
I think it
Quetzal.
is keeping something.
Okay, so Pickle Juice, as Twyla, you say that, you don't think you should go in. Pickle Juice, you lean down and you feel the magic. Pickle Juice, you did roll a 15.
Mm-hmm.
So Harley, you feel, and you can say this to your team, you feel that the radiant magic is extremely powerful, and yes, it will hurt necrotic energy, like whatever is in there, on its way out, but it will also hurt you on the way in if you touch it.
Guys, we can't touch this. I mean, it'll hurt someone coming out really bad, but it'll still hurt us coming in, including me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, we can't go through this.
Or at least, Pickle Juice, what you're seeing is you can't touch it. These beams of radiant energy. If any of you guys would like to see if you could get over or under, that's a different story. But
Can we
going
just
through these beams?
can we go around?
Well, right now I would say Zoroff. As you can see, those trees and stuff like that, they're extremely thick. You'd have to like get through them. They're like planted in a way like that's unnatural, and they're like almost locked together, creating a barrier around it. If you'd like to try to destroy them from another way, Zoroff, that's a different story as well. You can try to go destroy a tree from another angle around, or as you can see on the map, there's these trees go all around. So if you want to like try to find a way Zoroff, that's up to you.
I think Zoroff is more. He feels more comfortable doing that because he's too big. He's too big to even try to go underneath it or try to go over it.
Okay. Here we go. Lunia is gonna give bardic inspiration to Zoroff, and I don't know who else like sucks at these kind of roles.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to break down the tree from the side and slip in.
She's gonna do bardic inspiration, and then she's gonna be like, "Can't stop, hammer! Like you can't touch this, hammer time." she's gonna she's gonna
What are
say
you? What in the
so
hell?
so that you
What
that
is
She,
this?
go, she just
the
looks at you,
radiant light
Zoroff.
can't touch you. You know what I mean?
What
Can't
is
touch
what
you.
is this? What is this like a mating call? What is this? I've never seen this before. What is this? He's so lost. He's like, what the hell?
I th-
Thank you though, I guess.
I thought you would
Quatzal
be
looks
a little
over to
bit more
Zora.
like
She
brushed up.
essentially casts spells with magic. She essentially
Oh,
is stringing a tune.
oh, oh. Well, thank you then. I didn't know what that meant. Okay. Well, I'm going around.
Hey, I also just had an idea. Can't some of you fly?
Yeah, but I can't carry him. He's too big.
Well,
I
if you
sure
can,
You
am.
carry me.
you can get an aerial of the place. Couldn't you see if there's a way to maybe disable some of these traps?
I think I'll give Quetzal the other bardic inspiration because I don't know if I can carry him. I'm pretty sure I could carry August and Pickle Juice and even Ringer if I wanted
Okay,
to.
the bardic inspiration is it a +4 on what they have, or what is it again?
A
The bardic
D6.
inspiration is a d6. Yeah, 1d6. Thank you. So I'm gonna actually roll that for actually that's just on the end of your guys' rolls. You can add a 1d6.
Yeah, you add it.
So okay, so Quetzal and Zoroff, you both have bardic inspiration with 1d6 added to whatever you do. So Zoroff, did you want to try to go trap down or try to bust through one of these trees over here? You would need to give me a strength check, and it would be extremely high, but you could try to do it if you want to try to break through one of the trees like over here and walk around, or
Yeah,
because
that's
it gave you bardic inspiration.
that's what I'm gonna do. Because if I go right there, I'm pretty sure if I just break it enough, he could squeeze through.
All right, so I'm gonna say that Zoroff, the rest of the group is over here. Zoroff, you're like, I'm gonna go try to see if I can bust down one of these trees. I'm gonna bring you to this one. I mean, you could take another one if you want, but that's kind of I think the closest one to where you were. That's not connected to a radiant beam.
Okay.
And if you'd like to try to take out this tree, you can to make a hole big enough for you. And if you make a hole up big enough for you, the rest of the team can go through it. However, Zoroff here, I'm gonna need you, Octavius. You basically only get one shot at this for now, and just for now. But I want you to give me a strength check here, and I'm gonna make this extremely high. So if you don't get the number that I want, it's not gonna work.
Well, you can use a
But I'm
D6
gonna
also.
Yeah.
yes,
So
you
I,
can add a d6 to yours.
okay. So let's do this. Woo! Okay, let's do it. You said a strength
D6 for
check
your
or a strength saving?
um. Let's do a saving just cause like you're like getting in there. You're trying to. I want to see like if you strength check it or if this is too much and you're gonna fucking take some damage from even trying to fucking do this to the tree. I just want to make it a little difficult for you so we can have some fun.
Okay.
Can I
All
ask
right. Well, I'm glad you said saving because that's a +6 instead of a +4. So
Okay,
let's
cool.
do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Okay.
Add
It's
a 6.
we're doing okay so far. So it's a 19, but I'm gonna roll a d6 now, and let's see what that gives me. So 19. Let's see what this does. 19.
Like another please.
Okay. Overall, that is a
Yeah.
24.
24. Okay, I was looking for you to beat over a 21 to 22 area to at least break through the tree. So I'll say this. I will say, Zoroff, you managed to... You use that giant fucking axe of yours, and I'm no damage, like, really to the tree. You just go... And, like, you cut a giant slice. Just I don't know how you want to do it. You can describe it if you want. But you manage to basically just chop a giant fucking, like... giant chunk out of these two trees that are growing right up next to each other. You manage to boom and just basically blow out a giant kind of hole going through these trees. It is a large hole. It is quite tight, but you yourself can make it through there. If the rest of the team wants to follow Zoroff, you can. But Zoroff, you kind of go through this area, and you come out on the other side, and you see Zoroff immediately as you do. There's a large, giant. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
As he's doing this, cause it's like kind of hard to see past like all the radiant light stuff. I think Lunia is gonna like shoot off like a. She's gonna use prestidigitation and shoot off like a flare to try to see like what's out there closer by the portal.
All right. So you go. As you do it, I'm going to allow you to do that. You go. So Quetzal, Twyla, August, Ringer, and of course Lunia back there. You send off like a little fucking light into the sky. Just goes. A light shoots out of you, and you shoot it up into the sky, creating some type of fucking like energy source that goes over with your magic. As you try to see through the radiant light and just kind of create a giant space overall, you see that on the other end, Zoroff has made it to the other side. He busts through a tree, through the radiant energy and the light shooting up into the sky and across the way, and you manage, Lunia, to let the whole team see on the other end, Zoroff has indeed busted out through the trees. So I'm going to take off this tree, and, why is this dice in the way? Get out of here. I'm going to...
Thank you, Jade. Thank you very much. I would not have been able to do that without that Bardic. Because I would have got a 19. That wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah, I was actually gonna have you do like a 23,
Said hammer
but I thought
time.
21 to
There you
22
go.
should do it. Yeah. So boom. So axe time. So he cuts through there. Lunia, you guys all on the other end see that Zoroff has indeed made it through. So if you guys want to go around to the way he entered, you can. However, as he does this, Lunia, you all see this, and this is where I'm going to end tonight's game. But basically, you are all immediately, or at least Zoroff, you are called into initiative. So Zoroff, I'm going to need you to give me an initiative roll. As you bust through these trees and you get to the other side, you see that this giant shadowy figure looms standing in front of the giant portal. This figure, Zoroff, Octavius, you see this skinny, long, and large Wendigo. Its body like a skeleton, but covered in black, shadowy like smoke. Its head a deer skull with glowing yellow eyes and large, giant antlers. He turns around to look at you, Zoroff. He goes, "Oh, so it looks like you found me. Does not matter. I am feeding, and as long as this portal remains, I shall feed. This is my kingdom now. It does not matter who you are. I shall feed until I am strong again." He lifts out his hand, Zoroff, and you see that out of his arms and his body come 3 more giant shadowy hounds, just like the hounds that attacked you earlier, Zoroff. Except for these hounds seem to come out of his body, made out of, once again, necrotic energy. These hounds shoot out 1, 2, 3 Wendigo shadow hounds appear in front of you, Zoroff. You take out your large axe as you ready yourself to go into battle.
Oh, Zoroff does.
Zoroff?
Yeah. He sees this, and where most people would be scared, he smiles. "A great battle I may have, and I can't wait to have your horns."
He kind of looks to you as you just have. He kind of turns back. He goes, "Come and get them." And he turns around to turn his back on you, and he faces the shadow, kind of giant, shadowy, necrotic green portal. He just turns his back on you, Zoroff. He doesn't care. He kind of just wants you to attack him as the 3 hounds then open their wide mouths to release that yellow, glowing, magical shine from them once again. The rest of the team, August, Twyla, Pickle Juice, Lunia, and of course Quetzal, you see what's on the other side. The monster that you've been hunting that indeed killed your king. Quetzal, you immediately know what this is. The Lich Wendigo. And you see it from the distance, about the 50, 60 yards away that you see, or feet away from inside on the other end of the radiant magic. You can see that shadowy, giant horned figure. Twyla, you remember the face that appeared on the hound that you dragged up into the air that you spoke to. And of course, the rest of you. what the Wendigo was described as by Mage Hookjaw.
So,
That's where
as
we're gonna end. Oh, yep.
sorry, just one
Yep.
thing before we end. So
Oh, you're fine.
Twyla is just gonna see the Wendigo, and then all of a sudden she's just gonna get really, really terrified and start like shivering. And then she's gonna turn to Ringo and just very like quietly, like her voice is just kind of going out. She just goes, "Get everyone in the village to the underground bunkers. Take Gigi and go.
And Ringer looks to you. He goes, "Are you sure you don't want me to stay? I can help.
Get
I
them to
promise."
safety now."
Fine. Be careful. Ringer looks to you, Lunia, again. He kind of just drops it and then looks back to Pickle Juice. He goes, "I'm going to help everybody back at the village. Have fun!" And he finally just kind of runs and kind of like leaves off into the forest again. He leaves all of you as August, Quetzal, Pickle Juice, Twyla, Lunia. You all then turn back facing the radiant energy to the battle that Zoroff is about to go into next game.
Can
Zoroff,
Quetzal?
next game, I'm going to have you start us. Oh, sorry. What do you want to do, Billy? I'm going to let you guys all do one thing if you'd like. One more thing.
So, action-wise, Quetzal picks up Pickle Juice and slings her onto his back. Hold on. And then he looks to the group. That is the problem we are facing. That is the Lich. Zora will not be able to face it on his own. We need to get now. And he will start slithering as fast as he can to the opening. And we'll make it till at the next session. But yeah, that's his action, slithering to the opening with Pickle Juice on his back, after warning everybody that that is the Lich.
Okay.
Wait,
so
Besides,
can
So-
I say one thing
Yeah.
real quick? I
yes,
don't
and
know
then
about the
August,
rest
I'll have you do
of
something as well
the
next week at the end of it.
rest of you, but I low key would be down to go another 20 minutes or so if nobody has anything big to do tomorrow.
If you guys want to play a little bit more, you guys can play a little. Are you guys
Yeah.
okay for like a couple more minutes? No,
But
no, you know what, Jade? I'm gonna
everybody
end it
else.
there.
But I need
I'll end
everybody
it there.
else. I need everybody else to say yes.
I think we should end it here. But if you guys want to play like another 10 minutes, you can. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you guys. I don't know. What do you want to say? Nobody's answering.
If
Let's
anyone says
play.
no, if anyone says no,
I mean,
if you say nay right now.
No, I mean, we
I'll
can play
do
for
it.
10 more minutes.
I can do it for 10 more
You
minutes.
guys want to play for? Okay, we'll play for 10 more minutes. August, I want you then to do something here. So if we're gonna go in 10 more minutes, I'll do it. So yeah, Quetzal. All right, everybody, this is a special little long game today. I'm happy that you're enjoying it, Lunia. I hope you're enjoying it. So Quetzal and Pickle Juice, you come here, and you know what? Then I will start off the initiatives here. So Quetzal, Pickle Juice, and Zoroff, I need you all to roll initiative for me then. As you guys head over to that area, you guys are all going to join the initiative. In August, I will go to you here in a second. Quetzal, ooh, not the best Quetzal, but it's okay. It happens. Sorry, Quetzal.
Rolling like shite tonight.
Lunia, 15 for the initiative. Twilight, actually, everybody give me initiative. August as well.
So,
Just might as well.
I got a
at this
16.
Okay.
at this
Ooh,
moment,
well done,
Ooh,
Pickle
pickle
Juice.
juice. There you go.
21.
Oh, who
Ooh,
rolled the wrong
God.
one?
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god, I'm sorry. No.
Hold on. What were you saying, Twyla? What did you get? A 17?
No. So at this moment, she's still terrified and just frozen in place, so she is not going to go towards the Wendigo. She's just still standing
Okay,
there.
so she's. Oh, I love it. So you're just a little like, yeah, you're not feeling it right now. Something is definitely off, and you can tell. And so you're
Wait,
right
so
now
you
you're
didn't
not in
roll?
the initiative at all. So, yeah, so she's not rolling right now. She's at
Okay.
0 and stuff, so she's not moving. And then Lunia, what did you get? 15.
15, yeah.
Fantastic. And Ringer is gone, and they're gone. Great. Okay, the Wendigo and the Hounds rolled. All right, so I'll add you in there later, Twyla. But first off, up is Pickle Juice. So if you, as you run in August, hold on though, August. Lunia is getting ready for battle. However, Lunia, you're still on the other end of the radiant
That's
energy, so
okay.
you haven't gone over to the opening yet. And August, so are
Ringer's
you.
not there
so August,
anymore,
would
right?
you like to run
so
over?
you might want to get rid of him.
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. So, oh yeah, Ringer's left. Yes. So August, what do you want to do? As you see them all run over there, and they're starting to fight and everything, and Lunia seems to have shot off the magic into the air to look at the other side, and she prepares to go over there for battle. You can see that Twyla seems to be frozen in place, August. So what do you want to do?
August is gonna kind of look over at Twyla and see that she's frozen in place, and he's seeing that she's struggling, but he's gonna try to talk to her and see if he can kind of snap her out of it or see, kind of what's wrong. And he goes, Twyla, what's wrong? Everyone's going into battle.
We need to find Lennox. We need to find him.
I understand we need to find Lennox, but our friends are about to fight this thing. We can't let them fight it alone.
They shouldn't have went in there. They shouldn't have done that.
Say something?
Hold on, Lunia. August, what are you doing?
Look, I understand they shouldn't have rushed in or anything like that, but we can't let them fight alone or they're going to get hurt. Do you want to see them get hurt?
Tyler just looks insanely like conflicted. Like you can see that she's very much struggling with this. Because she doesn't think it's a good idea to go in, but she is very worried about her friends. And then that's kind of what August is getting, is just like that conflicted look on her face right now.
August is going to look at her and be like, look, I know you're scared, but you've got those arrows for a reason. And just get them for kicks and giggles. I
You
got
don't
them because
understand how powerful it is. You don't understand.
enlighten me. What's so powerful about this thing that it's got you shaken up like this?
It's, I can't explain it. Lennox has talked about it before. We shouldn't be here. It should remain trapped in here until we find him.
August is going to kind of look at her and he's trying to reason with her or, just get her to snap out of it or calm her down in some way. But he also looks over at the rest of the group and he's like, look, I understand this thing is bad, but I'm going to fight till the end. You can join us if you want, but I understand that you're scared. But I'm going to go fight.
As he says this, Twyla is just going to have like a flashback of a time with Lennox when like it was a very similar kind of situation when Twyla was maybe younger and then they had to go fight something. And then he kind of said similar words.
So I want to do this. So you go back to a flashback. I'll take this here. So August, don't worry, Lunia. I'll get to you, Jade. I'll get to you. I can see you scratching. So don't worry. But let's cut to the flashback. As in the flashback, oh, I love this. Thank you for giving me a flashback. Let's cut to this flashback, and also August, give me one persuasion roll, Greg, when you have a moment, just to add some flavor here. So this may affect your choices, Twyla, but depending on what he rolls on his persuasion. I'll give you advantage here, Greg. You can use advantage because she's so like kind of out of it. If it's not a great roll, you can do it again. Just because I think August is being, so it's a 10. Give me one more. Oh, it's a 14. Okay, so 14. So Twyla, even with a 10, you can tell that he's pleading with you, but with a 14, he's really trying. He's trying here, but he's August. You're also seeing the fight going on. You're seeing that Lunia is right behind you. You're about to head over to that area as well to join the fight. But August, you see that Twyla, you're trying to talk to her. Twyla, his words are hitting you, and as you cut to the flashback, you see that you and Lennox are about to go up against Croc. Croc is a giant barbarian crocodile that wields an axe that has like skulls on the end of it. Croc is sometimes an anti-hero, sometimes he is a villain. But this is back in the day when Croc was going crazy and he was trying to chop down people in the forest. He was trying to take it over at one point. And Twyla, you see that Croc is about to come at you and Lennox looks to you and goes, "Hey, it's okay to be scared.
He's so strong.
It's good to be scared." Yeah.
How can I fight him?
Together. We fight him together. It's okay to be scared. But together we're brave and strong. Come on. he looks to Croc and goes, "Let's go!" And he kind of just takes out his sickle that he has, and is basically like a scimitar kind of blade, and he kind of gets ready to run in with you. He's like, "Twyla, you got it!" And he kind of just
So
runs into battle.
she's going to kind of crouch down onto the ground a little bit, and then all of a sudden, like her wings are just going to shoot out, and then she's getting ready to just leap up into the air and fly. But as she's doing this, she's doing it like in like present time too. So she's kind of mirroring those exact movements in present time, in front of August.
Oh, that's sick. So August, you see her get that confidence boost from yourself, and Twyla, you seem to fly, go up in the air. And Twyla, one thing I'm going to ask you, because this will now be your initiation roll, I'm going to still put you at the bottom of initiation because you chose that. However, that's fine. That's perfectly fine to be at the bottom of the initiation. I'm going to put you in as just a 1, just so you're at the bottom. That being said, Twyla, you join the fight. In the initiation, you fly up. However, did you want to try to fly across the radiant energy or not? And how high do you fly is the better question.
So she's going to go up pretty high, and then she's going to fly over the radiant energy. So that golden glow is just kind of like bouncing off of her feathers as she's just like beelining it towards like the rest of the group.
Okay, how high is your flight? How high can you fly right now?
I don't think I have like a
Do you know
set
that?
thing that tells
Does it
me.
not say?
I was gonna say real
Okay.
quick before she rolls anything.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. What?
Okay.
Okay. I'll cut
So-
to Lunia
so-
right now. Just as Twyla, you shoot up in the air and you're about to fly
Because
through.
she was gonna do her last like bardic inspiration for her character for Twyla and yell at her and be like, "What would
Okay.
Lennox tell you? What would Lennox do?" And it's gonna be kind of like her like saying her bardic inspiration.
Great. I love it. You look up at her as she like flies up in the air, and you like look proud of Twyla, and you say it. Give me that, Jade. What do you yell at her? What do you yell?
I'm just like,
look up
what
at
would
at
Lennox
Twyla.
do? What would he tell you? You know?
And so basically, you yell that up to her, and Twyla, you're in the air. Give me a number right now. Just say the number. I'm going to tell you, because I have the number written down for the height of this radiant energy, because I knew you guys were going to try to fly through it. So give me a height, and let's see if you beat my height. If you don't,
Of how high the radiant energy is? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
How
and I
tall
have
are
it
the
written down,
trees?
and Harley could tell you. The trees? How tall are the trees?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't apply for that. I'm gonna say the trees are at least 30 feet tall, and
She's
I have a number here.
she's gonna fly about 50 feet in the air. So she's gonna be well
Oh!
above the trees.
Oh, okay, good number because I had it written down. I just showed Rachel just so I knew she wasn't lying. Hold on 1 second. And yeah, so it was 45 feet exactly is what I had written down.
I was gonna say
45
21.
Because I thought that you were gonna fly only 30 feet. That's why I said the 30 foot of the tree, and then the thing I knew you're flying like high. I thought you were gonna say 30, but you went for 50. Good girl. So as you fly through, clever
was
girl.
inspired.
As you fly over the radiant energy, Lunia, you see that if you wanted to, you now know that you could do this as well. You've clocked how high she's gone, and she's now flown over the energy. So I'm gonna have you, Twyla, before we go into battle. That is gonna be your last move before now you're in the initiative.
And then
Twyla, you've flown over.
just as she's kind
Yeah.
of like flying through there, she's just gonna kind of give this like loud like owl screech.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, like gives a lovely like owl giant screech how as you go underneath the radiant energy, like amazing. August, you watch as your brave friend is just flown up in the air, conquered her fears, and flown over. Lunia and August, you guys look at each other knowing that you've worked together here to convince Twyla to help you out.
I'm gonna grab August after we do a high five. I'm gonna grab August and I'm gonna like fly him over by Twyla.
Okay,
I'm just
I love
gonna
it.
follow
So now
Twyla's
you
path.
guys have joined the initiative as well.
Follow that path.
And you guys have made it. So August, Lunia's grabbed you, and she's managed to fly you up, August, and you've now flown over the radiant energy below, and you guys have both now landed right on the other side.
I kind of flung him a little bit forward because like he could do like some kind of ninja roll or something. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was
August.
wanting to do.
I just feel like that would be something he would do. So I was like,
Exactly.
fling
I was
him
going to
forward
ask
a little
if you
bit
could do
more.
that.
So give it
Nice.
give it a little spicy flavor, August. She lets you go, and as you like just like go down to the ground like a badass, like you're like a monk soldier, you're released from the sky. She like throws you out there about 5 feet ahead of her. What's the move you do as you like go onto the ground? Tell me.
Okay, so can he get flung straight at one of the shadow hounds? And
I would say so,
as
yeah.
You can. I'll allow it.
as he's getting
Yeah, for
flung
sure.
straight at the shadow hound, he goes on and he goes for a Hunan hit, and he goes combo attack, Hunan hit.
All right, you know what? I'll allow you to start off this fight with that attack. I'll allow you to start, even though you're not the first. I think Pickle Juice is first on the attack roster, but because this is a surprise attack from above
Opportunity
that Lunia is
attack,
doing
yeah.
to start the. Yes, an opportunity attack basically to start this whole combat off. I think Quetzal, Pickle Juice, and Zoroff will allow you guys to do this and stuff. So August, I'm gonna have Greg. This is where we're gonna end it tonight, everybody. August, you are thrown at this hound, and give me that hit. I'm gonna allow you to do it, and let's see if you hit. So give me an attack. Let me check the hound
12.
armor class. You know what? Unfortunately, August, you did not hit, but you hit the hound. But as you hit it, August, you feel that this hound is a lot stronger than the ones you fought outside with Zoroff for the first time. Your foot, you try to kick it, and just like a badass like anime scene, your foot connects with the face of this hound. It stops. Like it just BAM! Like your foot kicks it, but you feel immediately that this hound just goes
Hold
and it
on.
looks
So
up at you.
the Hunan hit has like multiple attacks though. So would we do like multiple hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so
yes,
the
you
first
do.
one didn't hit. That was
So
a
that
bow
one didn't
step
hit.
He's
strike.
trying to
Then
break
we
through
got
the
another
barrier.
unarmed strike.
Okay, so the second one.
That one hit.
Ooh.
Oh, you definitely hit that one. The third one you hit. So give me that damage. Okay, so 2 damage. Unarmed strikes don't do a lot of damage because you're a little red panda, but you did manage to punch him with a bah! So you kick him with your legs twice. Bah! Bah! But unfortunately, the legs do nothing. And one last kick. Bah! You manage to like crush in part of its front of its face right above the yellow eye, and it takes like a little indent into its shadowy form, and it goes and kind of pulls back just a little bit as you manage to strike it right in its face. It takes 2 damage, and it does go down to only 18 health points. So they each, you just figured this out, August. Each of these hounds has only about 20 hit points.
I still got
all 3 have about 20.
I still got a flurry of blows.
Give me it. One more Fury of Blows on this one, and that's where we're going to end tonight's game. As you guys watch, Zoroff, you're seeing as you charge in there with your giant axe, Zoroff, you see that August just seems to come out of nowhere from the sky on down to the hound. And Zoroff, he's wearing his monk soul, regal armor, and he just, boom, smashes right down. So Zoroff, probably the most impressive of the fighters in this group you've seen so far. Just so you know, Octavius. Sorry, give me that.
It was a 20.
Another hit. Great. Give me that damage.
How do I do damage on flurry of blows?
Flurry of Blows, is Octavius, do you know how to do that? I don't use Flurry of Blows often. Do you know how the damage works with that?
Flurry of blows?
Yeah. I think it should say, right? I think when you go to Flurry of Blows, it should say that it should have it.
Where are you looking at for your flurry of blows?
Bonus actions.
Bonus actions. How many times does it say for you to hit? Typically, it can go up to 3 hits.
Yeah, I think his is a 3-hitter.
Okay,
So he already hit him, but it's like, what's the damage?
But the
Yeah.
damage is, hold on, let me get there.
Pretty sure it's either. I think it's 3. I think it's 3d8, but I forgot. I forgot the damage for that.
Like, doesn't
Yeah,
it
let me
usually
see.
say next to
Oh,
It'll tell
It
you.
does, but for some reason
It says
it's
make
not
2
saying
unarmed strikes as a bonus actions for free of blows. So let me do.
Yeah, so then do 2 of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right. So just give me the unarmed strikes.
Then
You're right, because those are
roll
just the
that
unarmed
damage
strikes, but you
for
do it 3 times.
The unarmed
Yeah.
strike. Yeah.
Okay, so do I just do damage for unarmed strike, or do I do a roll
You
to
just
see?
hit. Yeah, you just hit the damage for unarmed strike.
So that's
Okay,
another 2.
there's
That's
1.
2 damage. Great job. And 1.
Another 2, and then another 2.
Nice. Great job, August. So you come in with a fucking 3 strong kicks. One of them does an impact, and then another 3 hits. Ba 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 ba. So you manage to land right in this fight. You started off heavy. The Wendigo hears the sound and turns around and goes, "Interesting, interesting indeed." And August, as he kind of looks at you and then turns his head back to the portal, he begins to siphon more energy from the portal, seemingly growing stronger as he goes, "Ah!" And I'm going to have the portal heal the hound you just damaged for 2 hit points back. So as long as that portal is open, guys, that portal also has a health bar. So you need to close that portal if you want him to stop healing himself.
I knew it.
So he
I knew it.
healed
I knew you
Yep.
were gonna do some
He
shit
healed
like this
the
again.
hound. So he healed himself by pulling necrotic energy out of that portal. And August, as you look at the hound you just damaged, it regains part of its form you've bashed in with a little bit of necrotic shadow magic. And he goes, "I shall heal! I shall heal everything!" As the Wendigo then like laughs and releases a large, like fucking large screech, just like yours, Twyla, but different. More like a kind of this large, weird, gargling howl that comes out of him into the night sky of the forest. Twyla, Lunia, you're still slightly above in the air as you look down on August, who's now
I'm
on
gonna
the
yell at
ground.
I'm gonna yell at the Wendigo and be like, "Heal your brain, cause you're Delulu."
as the kill your brain because you're Delulu.
No,
And
no,
all the
heal,
hounds just look up.
heal your brain, cause you're Delulu.
Oh, heal your brain. There you go.
Yeah, cause
As
he's
the
saying
hounds
I'm a
all look
heal,
up
whatever.
now.
Yeah, heal your
However, has you now yelled down from above, all the hounds on the Wendigo look up and they're very aware of you and Twyla now up above them in the sky. And that, everybody, is where we're gonna end tonight's game. So, as the hounds look up in the air, August, you on the ground, Zoroff running into battle, Lunia and Twyla floating up from above, and of course, Quassel and Pickle Juice, you're coming in from around those trees right behind Zoroff. But the Wendigo does not give a shit. He's just siphoning necrotic energy straight from that portal. And we shall see what happens next week when we play some DND! All right, everybody, great game tonight. We shall see you next week. Get out of here!